Nicole Sawyer, and you are watching Chattic Live. All day today, our Chattic users have been writing into us at Ask Chattic on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram. And we've seen your photos and we've seen your questions. So we have a very special surprise for you because we are here at the original Miami Beach show. And I'm with not only the Antiques Diva, but one of the top appraisers in the world. Stuart has been on the Antiques Roadshow for over 20 years.
This app that is launching is going to have the viewers send in photographs of the items that they're looking for and try to get evaluations back and some opinions and discussion on the pieces. But one of the first questions I have is, what sort of information should the viewer give in order to get an evaluation?
Well, initially, since they're sending photos in, it's important to take a clear picture. To look at the picture yourself. Make sure you can see that whatever information you want to portray is shown properly. And then don't just send one picture in, send several pictures in.
Turn it around, get it from every angle. Get it.
Very important, because otherwise it'll become a much longer conversation than it need be. And anything that you can help the appraiser with, whether it's the condition of the piece, the dimensions of the piece, any signatures that you can take pictures of, or any marks would also be very helpful.
Even perhaps putting it in a photograph next to something of a standard size so you can see the scale on the piece.
That's good too. A lot of people will put a can of Coke or a cell phone next to it just to give you some proportion if it's a table piece.
What should we evaluate today?
Corey from Kentucky sent us this very interesting painting, it looks like. Could you tell us more about it? He says that he bought it in a theater and for $100, and he hasn't been able to find out any information about it.
Well, it looks like an early burlesque photograph. Pieces like this, you buy it because you like it, and I would think in this case that you're looking at something definitely worth under $100 and probably worth in its condition under $50.
So I think we have another piece here, which, believe it or not, is also a burlesque piece. What is the possibility of this?
So any paper memorabilia falls under the classification of ephemera. It's a wonderful piece, and there are still some movies today that bring back the Ziegfeld Follies. Although there's a big generation gap in that if you're under 50, you probably don't know what it is.
I don't know. I think burlesque is pretty hip at the moment. A lot of people are talking about burlesque.
Burlesque means that you have hips. It doesn't mean that you are hip. Yeah, I think you're probably looking at something in the $200 range. It's got good value.
You know, you were the one who said it about burlesque and hips. I'm just saying, I did not start this. You started it. So, I mean, this is entirely your fault. Viewers at home, whatever happens next, we're blaming it on Stuart. Come over here, darling. You know I love you. We can't bring up burlesque without at least learning a few burlesque moves. And it just so happens, I think you know how to shake those hips.
Well, I think it's just this. It's like a shoulder action.
Okay, wait. So a little shoulder action.
You know, if you have the gloves on, you pull the gloves off.
Okay.
Work a little bit.
I'm liking
shoulder
it.
action. That's my burlesque.
Okay, wait. So what did we have? We had shoulders. Now what's
We
next?
had gloves.
Gloves.
There you go.
Okay.
And we have the hips.
And then we had the hips. Okay, are you not going to give me one little hip? Come on. I would not want to ruin your reputation.
And so you can officially say that I'm not hip.
Okay, honey, you're hip, most definitely. I will not take that classification away from you. So we have to see what is next from our viewers.
Over here from Amy writing into us, this beautiful, what looks like a vase. What would you think something like this could be worth?
Well, that looks like from the photo that it's one of a pair. And definitely Chinese. And this would be called Republic porcelain, in that it's just about 100 years old. And they just had the 100th anniversary of the Republic several years ago. It's just the name that's given to it by the West. There has been, over the last 10 or 15 years, a large rise in the value of Chinese porcelains from all periods, and especially Republic porcelain. Just before the anniversary of the Republic, Chinese were buying it all and they were sending it all back. And now that's gone past. So Republic porcelain is still doing okay, but it's not doing as well. Those today would probably sell in the range of $800 to $1,200.
Now
another thing. Antiques, condition is a lot.
I am amazed this Georgia necklace is so light.
I'm actually amazed too because the necklace you're wearing, one of our viewers just sent us on Chattic. Her name is Helena from Florida. She's writing to us. This is a really interesting story. She actually says that her father-in-law found this necklace in a New York City taxi cab in the 1950s. She doesn't know anything about it. She doesn't know the style. So I'm going to show the audience at home. So Helena from Florida, thank you so much for posting this on Ask Chattic. We're, again, taking all of your photos and your comments. And we're here with Paul. Paul, you're a jewelry expert. Can you tell us anything about this?
As I blow it up, yes, I can see that it has some degraded surface, so it's gold filled, not solid gold. And it has what we call gold facing on certain parts. You've got turquoises in the center, one's missing in the center, and it's a locket, and it's late Victorian. And this type of locket in this condition, it could clean up really well, but again, you have to see it hands-on if you're going to do it. But that type of locket could go for anywhere between $60 and $375, depending on the condition. And this one probably, as is worth about $175 retail.
Oh, $175. Not bad finding $175 in a cab. That's pretty cool. Thank you so much for that information. That's so helpful. And we really appreciate you joining us for the Chattic Live show. Remember, everybody, send us your photos, send us your questions to Ask Chattic on Facebook, on Instagram. We're here at the U.S. Antique Show in Miami Beach. And don't forget, Chattic's app is going to be launching soon. So if you're interested in being a beta tester, go to AskChattic.com, sign up for our newsletter, and we have limited spots available. But if you sign up now, we can invite you in to be one of the original testers. It's a free app where you can snap a photo, post it, and then you can get expert advice within the community for people who understand what you have and what it might be worth.